What's up, God's favorite family? I'm so happy you made it back to the channel because today would not have been the same without you. Hey y'all. Okay, so y'all seen this sweater already. Your girl is doing like all the videos, trying to make sure I have enough videos for this week because we're on spring break. What in the world? We're on Christmas break. So the end of the last day of my semester, the last day that I had to go into work for this first semester was today. So your girl is gonna be sleeping. She just gonna be chilling. So I'm trying to make sure I have these videos for y'all. Okay, so this video is gonna be a little different. I want to talk to y'all, especially the girls. Like, if you're watching this video, but men, you could get something from this video too, because there's some women who are like this as well. I don't know, maybe my mindset is just different, but I'm just like, I can tell when something ain't gonna go right. And I be trying to tell people and they won't listen. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all need to listen. How do I want to say this? I guess I could tell my story. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna tell my story. Okay, so, and if you're watching this, don't feel any type of way, sir, because, you know, I'm not trying to bash you. I won't say your name, but I don't even know if you understood what you were doing and how it presented you as. But yeah, I'm just gonna tell this story. It's my story, so I'm just gonna tell from my perspective. So the whole thing, this was back when I was in college. But let me just say this before I even say the story. I know y'all tired of me. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to being raised with boys and being raised with real men, like, and knowing what to look for. And my dad giving me the game. Because even though this wasn't specifically anything that he told me about, I was more aware and more cognizant of things and observational of things because I've had all those talks back in my past. So I know what to look for, and I know. Dang, maybe I really was talking too much. My camera storage went out. Okay, so just shout out to my family. You know, I don't know, I was more aware of things, but still I got into this little situation with this dude, right? So I was in college. I want to say this was like the end of my junior year. Was it? Yeah, I think it was like the end of my junior year or was it my senior year? I can't remember. No, it had to be in the end of my junior year because, yeah, because I was at okay, yeah. Okay, so at the end of my junior year, I went to the library, probably was studying for finals or something, but I was in the library and I ended up sitting down. And this dude was over there. I think he was already there. So I ended up sitting down. I was just chilling in the library, just getting ready to study or something. I was doing something. But this dude was over there. His name, oh shoot. Yeah, I can't tell y'all his name, so I had to erase that last part. So I was sitting down and I saw, like, when this guy was already there and we were talking, like, we started talking. And I don't know, something funny happened. I ain't gonna tell you no, like, too specific, but something happened to him earlier that day and he was like kind of like down about it. And me being the person I am, if I see somebody down, I don't care if I just met you or not, I'm gonna try to make you laugh. I'm gonna try to like try to make the situation better. So we ended up laughing, joking around and stuff. And I think I saw him again or something. Like, I saw him that day, but nothing happened. We just had a conversation. And I think I saw him another day on campus, like when I was getting ready to go home or something like that. I saw him again, and he was coming out of a building that I was sitting outside of. And like, he was like, oh snap, like we remembered each other from the library, because the conversation was funny. Like, we had a good conversation that time. So he ended up asking for my number. I gave him my number. We started texting and stuff like that. I think I went to go see a show or something that he was in. I went to go see him do something or something like that. and we were like, we were talking and stuff like that. It was cool little situation. And then the conversation always happens where it came up about me being abstinent, right? So I don't believe in premarital sex. That's not for me. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna be me, right? So we had that conversation, and at first he was like, okay, that's cool, it's cool. So we kept talking. It was good conversation, good vibes, all of that. And then I want to say like a couple of weeks after that first conversation, he tried it again, and I was like, see, I'm not that one. Like, I don't need you. So if you try to like give me the ultimatum, either you gonna do this or we ain't gonna be able to talk no more. That's what he told me. Basically, that's what he told me. He was like, and I was like real heartbroken in the moment, but then it was like, okay, bye. But he was like, we were in a parking lot one day, and he was like, I don't know, I'm just affectionate. I don't know if I can be in a situation with a girl if I'm not able to be affectionate with her and stuff like that. And I was like, well, I understand that, because okay, you get to do whatever you want to do. So I was like, I understand that, and I'm not putting on for y'all. If you know me, you know how calm I am. I don't overreact to stuff. So I was like, okay, I understand that. You get to, you know, make your own choices, but I'm not going to give up my commitment in order to make you happy. So we had that whole conversation, and before we had that second conversation, he was like trying little stuff and like trying to, like, I don't know, he was just trying stuff. You know how dudes are. Some of y'all, I ain't gonna say all of y'all, you know how some guys are. But the conversation had to come up again, because I'm like, I'm really serious. Like, we're not gonna be able to do all of that because I'm committed. And he was like, if I can't be affectionate and stuff like that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to deal with you. And just like outright, it was just like giving me an ultimatum. So I was like, I understand, I mean, but I made this commitment and I'm not going back on it. So I thought it was over right there in that moment. We was in a parking lot. I went back to campus and went my own separate way. He went his own separate way. I didn't try to contact him or anything like that. So I thought it was over. I was sad because we had been talking for a couple of weeks, like probably almost a month at that point. So I was like a little sad, a little down, but I'm not going to go back on a commitment that I made. I don't care what the consequences are. If it's a commitment that I made, I know that I made it for a reason. So we went our separate ways, and I want to say he either texted me or something like that, but some type of way we ended up talking again. And I was on my way to a leadership conference, so I was leaving for a little while anyway. Like, that was good, get your mind off stuff. But I was leaving to go to a conference, y'all, and this is a sign, because if it had been anybody else, like another girl in my situation, and I know this has happened to other people, you probably would have fallen for that trap. But I guess once he saw that I was serious about, I'm not gonna break my commitment, but I'm also not gonna chase you and try to make you be in a relationship with me, I think I don't know if he texted me or called me, but I know I was busy like all the time at the conference. But I know I called him back because we were on the phone when it happened, and he was telling me like, well, like he was just saying all this, like he was just telling this sad story. He was like, he was so sad, he's going through all this stuff, and then he was like, he was gonna kill himself. Like, he was talking about committing suicide and stuff. And that is such a serious topic. That is, y'all, I've had way too many conversations with people who were actually like hurting themselves, or actually thinking about committing suicide, actually taking their life. I'm not gonna say that he wasn't 100% serious, but something went off in me where it was like, I don't know, it didn't feel right to me. I'm just gonna say that it just didn't feel right to me. And I don't know if he knew how it made him seem, because in the situation where he saw where he wasn't gonna get his way, he decided to tell me that he was gonna commit suicide. At first I was like kind of talking to him, kind of trying to figure it out. Of course I was like trying to, I don't know, encourage him or whatever. And then a couple of phone calls in, I was realizing, like, if I keep talking to him, like, if everything was going his way, everything would be fine. But then when it didn't go his way, it was like it'll come up again. So it was like he's controlling me by saying all this sad and bad stuff and saying that he's gonna commit suicide. He's keeping me like reeled in by saying that, because he knows that I'm going to try to make him feel better, try to encourage him or keep him around. But I'm not telling y'all this story to discourage you from helping out somebody who's saying, or if you have a family member or a friend who's saying that they're going to commit suicide, please check into it. Don't just cut them off, because if they're really serious about that, that's the last thing that they need. But if you have if you've seen some patterns, or if you've recognized some behavior where it makes it seem kind of, I don't know, iffy, you can go to somebody else who has more knowledge about that type of situation. Or if you have that know-how or intellect, or I don't know, you have that ability to kind of tell when somebody's not really being serious. I've had, like I said before, I've had experiences with people who've actually considered that, so I can kind of tell the difference. So when I started realizing that he was using that as a way to like reel me in, it was just a bad situation. And I never said anything to him, because like you said, I would rather be safe than sorry in those situations. I don't want to bash him or say anything bad about him or to him, and he really goes and does what he was talking about doing. But as far as I know, he's fine. But I did end that. I ended that because it was like a controlling type of thing, and you have to watch out for that, especially y'all, girls, daughters, ladies. Please watch out for the guys who are attempting to control your behavior, or early on they're saying like controlling little things, or they're saying how, I don't know, you can tell if you're aware and paying attention, you can spot somebody who's possessive, somebody who's controlling, somebody who's a little obsessive. You want to avoid those people. Please do not get involved with somebody who is controlling, because from the very beginning they show you signs. So you have to make yourself like make sure you're being aware of those people. Don't fall for that. Don't fall for the trap. It could be emotional controlling behavior, or it can be like physically controlling behavior, but do not fall for it. Start noticing it right up front. Don't wait till it's too late, because if they really get invested, they really get attached to you, then it's going to be harder and harder for you to break away from them. But luckily I was only a couple of weeks in. Now I'm even quicker. Like I can see it way quicker. And I be trying to tell my friends, but they won't listen to me. But everybody has to learn how they have to learn. So I don't know, I just wanted to make a video about that. Beware of the controlling people. Men controlling women. Beware of that, because that's not going to end in a healthy way for either one of y'all. And it could be very bad. It could end very badly. So make sure you're not with somebody who's trying to control your behavior, or once things don't go their way, then they're trying to manipulate or be conniving into getting you to do whatever it is they want you to do. So be aware. Please make sure that you have your eyes open, your ears open, and listen. And don't be afraid to stick up for yourself. Don't be afraid to do what's right for you. Make sure that you're okay, because if you're not okay, the relationship is not okay. Both parties have to be in a healthy space. Nobody should be feeling like they're doing something against their will. All right, y'all. Okay, so that's my video. And I just wanted to make sure I did that video for y'all. I've been thinking about that for, I don't know, a couple of weeks now about doing that video, but I just wanted to make sure that I recorded that for y'all. If you have anything to add to this conversation, any advice, any tips, comment them down below. Like, comment, subscribe to this channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Thanks for watching this video. Peace and